Hello pals, this is terrible quality because it's on my phone, but I don't care because you get the gist of it. I am currently at 7:46 p.m. That doesn't make sense, but it's 7:46 p.m. on Monday, the day after my installation. And I've rested, my muscles aren't aching anymore, because I was working at a stall all day. I didn't really do as much as I normally do, because I was pretty much a zombie. I was so tired from not sleeping for 48-ish hours, but I slept really well, and I rested today, and I'm ready to get back into doing the stuff I do. I have been working on a series called Things I've Used as Bookmarks because I've been reading a lot and I've realized there are some really funny things that I've used as bookmarks, and I'm sure some of you have as well. And at the moment I'm converting my Clip Studio Paint file to a Photoshop document, so a PSD, because I want to get used to using Photoshop again, because now I have the student Creative Cloud thing. I got Clip Studio Paint because it was cheap and it was a one-time payment. Photoshop, the thing with Creative Cloud is that it can be very expensive, but as a student I pay $16 a month for the whole Adobe Creative Suite, which is a great deal. I'm going to be working on that. I have drawn them by hand. All I have to do is clean up what I've got left, because I've got some pencil under sketches and ink, clean them up, scan them, and get them ready, because I'm getting an iPad. I'm getting it on Wednesday. I'm going with my friend for lunch and getting my iPad, and I'm going to get Procreate, and I'm going to do some interesting texturing for the background of that. And it's something that I really want to put on my website because I feel like it reflects what I'm currently doing. What I've been trying to put on my website has been quite, not necessarily old work, but work that I feel like doesn't really represent what I care about, like what I want to do, what I want to put forward as my image. So I'm going to put up the installation that I did yesterday. I've got my print series, Where I've Gone to Be Alone, which is my favourite series of work I've ever made. I'm going to stop rambling because I feel like this can be boring. I find these interesting. Maybe this is interesting to you, but I've been having like a crisis about who am I as an artist. So I'm gonna figure out what I need to finish, because I had a pot plant, my Boston Fern Sufjan. My mum took him out to water him and cracked his pot, and water started dripping on my desk, and I had a workout, so some of my ink drawings were ruined, and I have to redo some of them. So I need to sort that out. But yeah, when I get to something else, I will show you what I'm doing. Goodbye. Okay, so this is the list of the ones that I've scanned in and look good and look fine and dandy on Photoshop. I've just got them in separate layers. Some really basic ones. Yep. And these are the two that I found so far. I haven't gone through the others, but I think that these are the only two that got dripped on. And I feel like all I have to do is just near where the actual thing is, just do a little extra leaf and just like stitch the image together so I don't have to redraw the whole thing. This one's gonna be a bit trickier. I feel like I can clean up these edges. I feel like I can clean these up, just not the letters. And yeah, everything else is good. See, this one was rained on, right? This one, not rained on. Why am I saying rain? It wasn't rain. This one was dripped on, right? But I cleaned it up quite well. So, and there was actually some mistake. There was some drippage here as well, so I did that. I chucked it in. And yeah, worked fine. Back to work. So I just finished editing all these and I'm quite happy with how they look. One thing that I do want to show you real quick is this is what I want to do with them. I want to add a really nice like newsprint or like comic or like what do you call it? The thing they use for manga screen tone to it. Possibly in colour, possibly in grey. I'm not sure yet. We shall see. I want to do that on my iPad and use like pencil. I don't know if I like this. I'm not sure. What I'm thinking of doing, and the reason I want to save this for my iPad is I want to draw some really nice textures. Whether it be watercolor or pencil. I'm thinking pencil. Because as you can see, when you scan things in, it looks janky as. Even if it's very... Hey, what happened to that E? I'll fix it in a sec. But it's at 400 DPI, which is above the standard. But it just, like, ink just looks bad close up, you know? So... yeah. Good morning. It's 10:30. And the reason I've been sleeping this late is because there is construction going on next door, and it has been for a year. I'm not exaggerating. It's been a year. And sleeping is very difficult. So I've got some tea. I'm gonna drink that while I answer some emails. And then I'm gonna make breakfast and yeah. Just had a quick shower and checked Facebook and realised that today is the Trans Day of Remembrance. So after I clean my room, because it's a mess, I'm going to not firstly edit my installation vlog, but do a little thing for Instagram and my Facebook page, my personal one. Because it's an important day for me and other people. I try not to think about it because it makes me really sad, but I feel like this year I want to say something. So we'll see how that goes. Hey. Hey, guys. Okay, so, update. I have an iPad now. His name is Pluto, and this is him. This is actually a sticker made by my absolutely lovely artist friend, Neva, who, if you don't know, you should definitely check out because she's genius, pretty much. It's got an Apple Pencil. This was a case I got. It's quite nice. I've been working on my things I've used as bookmark series, and I'm really, really liking the textures. I'm really happy with them. Here they are. I feel like it gives them just the right characteristics that make them feel like a very personal, homey, nostalgic kind of intimate piece. And I'm obsessed with the pencil texture. I'm sure I'll experiment more, specifically with the watercolor texture, because I'm watercolor-like textures, because the fresco texture looks more like watercolor than the actual watercolor texture. I will definitely keep you posted, and yeah.